I'm Pep Fernandez with HS Game Time, and this is Kyle Glaser, the newest member of the HS Game Time team here. And we're going to break down our 4 local teams playing for girls basketball CIF championships on Friday at the Anaheim Convention Center. And Kyle, let's start with Santiago in Division 1 AA, and they're going to see a team that they lost to earlier this season, you say?
They did. Etiwanda beat Santiago 75-65 back in December. So on the one hand, Santiago is not going to be playing the #1 team in the nation, Mater Dei, like many people assumed they would. But that said, the fact that Etiwanda beat Mater Dei and also beat Santiago already should tell us that it's not going to be a walk in the park. Santiago is seated higher than Etiwanda. However, just the fact that Etiwanda does have so many quality wins on its schedule, it's really not going to be an easy one for Santiago. Coach David Wolf, however, did say that his team right now is very different than the one that lost to Etiwanda back earlier in the season. Santiago's won 24 straight since that loss, so the numbers are there to back up Wolf's claim that they're a different squad.
Sharks on a roll. They have the late game on Friday, 8:45 tip-off if they run on schedule in Anaheim, so we'll see there. Okay, in Division 1A, Gail Helen or Canyon Springs Cougars will be taking on Bishop Amat, which sounds like Bishop Amat might be ripe for the picking in this one.
Bishop Amat is the top seed. They're the defending 3A champions, but they've won their last 2 games by a combined 7 points, and they're going to be without their best player, Dagmar Ramirez. She's out for the year with a torn ACL. So it does look like a game where, Canyon Springs is catching Bishop Amat at the right time. That said, Coach Hale talked about, this is still a perennial powerhouse program with lots of good players, and Canyon Springs does not want to walk in there assuming, oh, we've got this.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's a 7 o'clock tip-off from Anaheim. All right, in Division 2 AA, JW North back in the championship game against the team that beat them last year for the title, Linwood. What do you see about this game?
Well, I talked with Leonard Decoud a little bit, and he said that revenge is not their biggest motivating factor. They're looking at it like it's a completely different game. Last year had no effect on them whatsoever, and he does like their chances. North this year, they're a year older, they're a year more experienced. Linwood's defense is holding opponents to 33 points per game, and we saw last year 2 of North's top players, Simone Decoud and Camille Diaz, really struggled. They shot below 30%. Once again, Leonard Decoud, the coach, says he doesn't think that'll be an issue this year. They're a year older, a year better. They've played under the bright lights before, and he seemed to really like their chances this year.
All right, and also in Division 2A, Murrieta Valley will be taking on Culver City for the championship, and the Nighthawks have the first game of the day at the Anaheim Convention Center for our local teams. Tip-off at 3:30, and we will have highlights of Murrieta Valley as well as North Canyon Springs and Santiago Friday night right here on HS Game Time. So, Kyle, real quick, could we go 4 for 4 in terms of CIF titles on Friday?
It's going to be tough, but I definitely can see it happening. I think Santiago, Canyon Springs, and North all have very good chances to win. No one's going in as a heavy underdog.
All right, for Kyle Glaser, I'm Pep Fernandez. We'll see you here on Friday night for HS Game Time.